Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Games You Didn't Know Had Story, this series. The first episode here is going to go over Contra. If you don't know what Contra is a great game known for its first ever installment on a home system called Contra, obviously, on the Nintendo Entertainment System back in 1988. Originally it was a arcade game, and well, everyone knows the NES version more than anything, and it's extremely hard. But okay, now that we've gone over basically what the game is known, or what is known of the game, Contra is a game that very few people know have a storyline. It's hard to believe, yes, the red guy and the blue guy both have a reason to kill everything. It's kind of strange. Other than just saving the world, there is more to that. It's not just, they're saving the world, the end, you saved the world, you did it. No. Now, those first three games don't really have a huge storyline other than aliens are coming in and attacking the world and you have to save them. The storyline basically starts in Contra's Shattered Soldier for the PlayStation 2, a game titled, nicknamed Harder to Beat Than Cancer in Japan for many reasons. It's extremely hard and it's just ridiculous. Anyway, the second player in Contra 1, 2, 3 and Operation C, the red guy, Lance Bean, is not a playable character. In fact, he is the enemy in this game. First, the game starts off with Bill Reiser breaking from a prison. He doesn't break away, they let him go. He's inside of a cryogenic prison where he's sitting there for a long time. And the reason why is because supposedly after Contra 3, he blew up some ginormous amount of the planet, killing, let's see here, 80% of the world's population, which is a lie. They set him up for that, the government set him up. So now you're just like, wow, wait a minute, so 80% of the world explodes and the world believes one blue guy did it. Well, obviously this one guy took out the aliens and saved the planet 3 times in a row, so I guess it's possible. Anyway, and plus they said that he killed the red guy also at the end of Contra 3. So, big time plot points there that were uncovered at the intro of this Contra installment. Very confusing intro there, and you have a cyborg super soldier woman with very little pants to help you kill everything. Anyway, you play as the blue guy in the original Contra series. Many years in the future, and the aliens are back, except this time Red Man is behind them and helping them out. And you're trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry, there are names for Red Man and Blue Man. Blue Man is Bill Reiser, and Red Guy is Lance Bean. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, Red and Blue Guy seem so much better. But the reason why the government is basically behind all this, framing the red and blue guy who saved the world, which doesn't seem to make much sense. The storyline is very similar to Dead Space. The government went and found an alien artifact in outer space, brought it back to Earth, and the aliens want their artifact back. But the government, the triumvirate, whatever, these 3 old dudes, okay, they've been alive for a long time, and they want to keep this relic of Morai, which is what they want because it gives them power. They can do lots of things with it. Anyway, red guys tried to tell blue dude about this for a long time, but blue guy obviously is just some gung-ho killman dude, which doesn't really, doesn't need to think about it. He's just there to save things, he fights. Which is basically puts us in the shoes of him or whatever, you can do all that stuff. Anyway, they're the final bosses in Contra Shattered Soldier, and you fight the guys who are behind the entire alien problem, and that's their fault that the aliens are attacking. So basically, the aliens aren't the bad guys, the humans are, and it's just like Dead Space, and Dead Space is very similar. But there is story behind it, and you kill the red guy, which totally sucks. Spoiler alert there. And you go and you save the world again, but this time from the government. Alright, now that goes over Contra Shattered Soldier, which is probably the most plot-based game in the entire series. Then after Contra Shattered Soldier, there is Neo Contra, where it takes place many years in the future, and the storyline, you don't even play it. It's very confusing. Let's see here. You play as the blue guy. The red dude is some samurai dude who can cut missiles in half somehow. And you don't even play as the original blue guy. You play as a clone of the blue guy, where the real blue guy's consciousness is now inside of a computer, and you gotta fight a computer with the consciousness of the blue dude in it. And there's this green dude there. His name's Mystery G, and It doesn't make any sense, but you fight and you kill Bill Reiser's Blue Dude's consciousness as a clone of Bill Reiser. Okay. Anyway, the moral of the story of all the Contras is the Blue Dude's the baddest dude ever, and in order to make a super weapon, you download his brain into a computer, and then you clone him multiple times to fight everything. Because the only thing that can stop Blue Guy is another Blue Guy, obviously. Anyway, but now you know that there is a story to Contra. This is the first episode, a little out of order there, but we'll figure it out, we'll fix it up. If you guys like the series, let me know, leave some comments on the next game I should do. I'm looking more for like retro games that have a storyline that most people don't know about, and it's pretty cool to figure it out and go, hey, there actually is something behind the story than just explosions and stuff. Well, not all the games have to have explosions, but most games do, so let's not rule out the explosions. Okay, that's the end of our first episode here on games you didn't know had story. And we now know more of the red and blue guy. Thank you for listening, and check us out on our YouTube channel, GuitarHeroPhenom. Danny Johnson, my brother, he is always streaming on twitch.com. There's a link there in the description. And I will see you guys next time on the next game. Let me know, leave some comments. See you then.